Hi everyone, so I'm in I start every video like that, don't I? Hi everyone, so maybe that's my tagline or my catchphrase or just the punchline? Kicker? So many words. English is a confusing language. I'm in a new setting. This is my dorm room. I have the lights turned off so I can control the lighting here. The only light we have is a fluorescent light above us, directly in the middle of the room, and a window over there that is kind of facing a courtyard, so not a lot of light comes in. Also, the air conditioner over there makes a bit of noise. That's my roommate's side of the room. I wish I could put a backdrop up to protect his stuff, because I don't really want to show off his side of the room, because it's his business. But this is how it's set up. I'm not going to do a dorm tour or anything like that, because I always find those things to be kind of silly, except for if someone has a question about what the dorms look like, then maybe I'll do a video showing the dorms, because the videos I watched to try and get an idea of how much room I'd have versus how much room I actually had were completely different. I actually have quite a bit of room in my dorm, which is good, and I'm on a desk here that has room for all my makeup and skincare and stuff, and my storage, and room for like actual important things like papers and binders and such. So this is going to be the August products video. It's not going to be extravagant. And as soon as I get into the routine of like schoolwork, hopefully I'll get back into filming. I keep thinking about wanting to move to a blog instead and just do posts that I can type, because that's much easier. But I also think that I don't have the best means to photograph products. I don't have like a light box or anything like that, and I don't want to do any non-professional looking images because I take photography very seriously when it comes to products. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it's been all about really skincare. There's not really anything makeup-wise that stood out. Everything has pretty much stayed the same, except for the fact that I'm gonna get to start wearing crazy makeup again, and blue lips and all that kind of fun stuff. I didn't do a video on a lot of the products I got when I went to LA. I might actually do a video on that. I've already actually filmed it, and I might actually post it, even though it's kind of long since passed, but at least you can get an idea of a few things that you might want to be looking out for, reviews and such. This month has been really all about skincare, like I said, so I've discovered a new cleanser, two new cleansers, that I'm really a big fan of. The first one is the Roche-Posay Toleriane. I don't know my French yet. It's a purifying foaming cream. So the reason that it struck me was it is a foaming cream, and it is actually kind of a creamier texture that turns into a really like lavish velvety foam, and I do like it. It's not a huge bottle, 4 ounces, and you pay $24 for it. But the thing is you need so little of this, it's not even funny how little of this that you need. The water here is really, really hard, and I live in a dorm, so there's not water softeners. So my skin feels kind of really dehydrated after I cleanse. I don't believe it's this though. I'll have to see if it's this cleanser or just the water, because I don't actually have any basic cream cleansers with me anymore, which I actually need to start getting, because those are my favorite kinds of cleansers anyway. Also this, I finally gave this one a shot after Josh Collier's talked about it for quite a long time. I'm actually having lunch with him at the end of, or in this week, so by the time this video is up I'll have hung out with him. The Expert Sensitive Gentle Cleansing Wash. I only use this in the morning as like my morning cleanser because it doesn't get a lot of makeup off. It's a really nice foam, a non-drying foam. One pump will do your face, your neck, the back of your neck, behind your ears just fine. This, you need the tiniest amount. If you do too much, like I was able to do my chest, my shoulders, my arms, back of my neck, my upper back with just a little bit of this. I put too much one day. You need very, very little. So that's kind of exciting, because I mean, even though you get very little product, you're still gonna get a lot of use out of it. This is good, but I wouldn't use this necessarily to take makeup off, unless you want to do 3 or 4 rounds of it, and then that's just kind of a waste of product. So what I have been doing to take my makeup off is I did bring this that I bought, and I think I talked about this, the DiorSnow White Reveal Melt Away Makeup Remover. This essentially is a cleansing lotion, so I just use it as a pre-cleanse when I have a lot of makeup on, or any type of significant sunscreen, anything above a 30, I'll use this to take it off. If not, then I'll just do the cleanser twice. But I'll do this before and kind of just work this in and either tissue it off or let it rinse away. It's good. It's not the best thing I've ever used. I still prefer the LeBlanc oil gel from Chanel that I've talked about before, and I actually brought a bunch of those little guys as well. So these, which are actually, they come in a bigger bottle if you buy the full size, but I do actually think I like that one a bit more because it is an oil, and I'm a big cleansing oil fan. Speaking of, I think I need to get a cleansing oil and a cleansing cream. Put that on the list for me, will you guys? Okay, skin, so that's cleansers and stuff. Toner stayed basically the same. This from Target, and then the Clarins, still like those, and then Fix Plus as well. Those have been staying the same. Serum, I've just incorporated the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Fragrance Free. I like this. It does definitely leave a pearl on the skin, more than a MAC strobe cream, I'd have to say. There's definitely, you can definitely tell there's a pink sheen in it. Sorry about the lighting too. I don't have my makeup mirror with me. It had to be shipped and I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm trying to like improvise with the desk lamp and my computer. So this is good, but I think I'm only going to use this at night. I ordered the Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster, so this will be the second time I'll have purchased it, and that should be here by the end of the week, because I just really like the texture and I need a lot of antioxidants for the pollution and the, you know, the free radicals that are in the air in New York. So yeah, so I'll probably just start using this at night, but we'll see. We'll see. The Olay Hydrating Gel Moisturizer has been really good, even though it's in a jar. I've used quite a bit. So I use this morning and sometimes night. I prefer creams at night, or like thicker lotions, but I do like a gel during the day. This one's pretty good. It feels nice, and even though it's in a jar, there's still niacinamide and stuff, so I don't know, it's an average moisturizer. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again, but it is good. Then at night, the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream with retinol and multivitamins. I get why they put this in like a metal tube. It's supposed to be like a prescription, whatever. They're trying to trick people to think it's prescription, and then you puncture the opening with the cap. It's a good cream though. It's a good moisturizing cream with retinol. I use it on top of a serum. I don't really use it on its own, and I really concentrate it as close to my eye as I can go without actually getting in my eye, and my neck as well, just to make sure that I'm really smoothing my texture as much as I can, and I also use my exfoliants as well, my AHAs and BHAs, so I've been making sure to do that. For eye cream, I love the Lift eye cream from Chanel. It's an average eye cream, average product, but I do really like the texture, and it melts into the skin. It doesn't leave any residue at all, but it still hydrates the skin. So you can use it day and night, and during the daytime it won't add extra like grease underneath your eyes, so it won't mess up your concealer, but at nighttime it's enough hydration. During the daytime I've been using the PC for Men Daytime Protect Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Bought this for a friend. He didn't end up liking it. I think his skin's too dry, so I've been using it instead. I've been using it since last month, technically. It's a very lightweight texture, so very fluid. Not as fluid as like the Chanel UV Essential or the La Roche-Posay and Thelios. It's more of like a lotion, a thin lotion though. So it's not a cream, and it'll start running, as you can see. So good if you have combination or oily skin, or if you want use it on top of a moisturizing cream if you have like drier skin but you don't like a thick creamy sunscreen. Some people are just like that. This one could be good, and it leaves like a matte, powdery matte finish on the skin, so really good if you are oily. I also got this, the Lab Series Skincare for Men Maximum Comfort Shave Cream. I was using Everyman Jack is what I was using. I can never tell when my roommate's coming in. but I didn't bring it because I figured I could just pick it up here. Had a hell of a time finding it. Never did end up finding it. So I got this from, I live in the Chelsea area, the New London pharmacy. They have Bioderma, they have a lot of like, they have a lot of men's brands. They have a lot of French stuff. They sell Becca cosmetics there. Pretty cool. This was $25, so pretty pricey for a shave cream, but this is a huge tub. This is gonna last me like forever. So, and I do actually, I've only used it once, but compared to the Jack Black cream, it rinses clean from your razor. It's a lot thinner of a consistency. So I always found I had issues with Jack Black rinsing clean from my razor. This one rinses clean, and I feel like I got a closer shave actually because it's not as thick. So if you have coarser facial hair, something thin I think could, or if you don't have really, really thick, coarse, curly hair like I don't, mine's pretty stiff. But I think a thinner cream like this is better, but made without any irritating ingredients. Yeah, so there's that. Things I've been loving. Oh, then these. I've never really bought into the whole like expensive shampoo thing because I just think, well, shampoos are shampoo. I mean, only a few ingredients can be used to cleanse and condition the hair. But since the water is so hard here, I feel like I need something that's a little bit more gentle. So I did buy some Living Proof shampoo and conditioner, and I really like these. The last thing that's wowed me this much has been the Vidal Sassoon VS Moisture Conditioner, which I don't think they actually make anymore, unfortunately. It pisses me off. The conditioner's really good. It leaves your skin, your hair feeling very silky without being weighed down at all. There's not a lot of heavy silicones. Actually, it's just silicone free, so that's exciting. And then the shampoo is supposed to be sulfate free, but it's basically got sulfates in it. And apparently it has an ingredient that repels dirt, so I think that's interesting. I don't know if it's true because I can't see it happening, but yeah, I think the bottles are really chic. I wish they would have done the conditioner upside down though, because I always have a hell of a time figuring out which one's which in the shower at 9 at night in the dark, you know? So, yeah, everything else has really stayed the same, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry it's not the best quality and everything like that, but I've been trying for you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to everyone soon. Bye guys.